Mounted guillotine. First question is this: why would it ever happen? Just don't expect to get ever this. I mean, guillotine. This you should never expect to happen. Put your head up, please. So even from here, it's not easy to get it. Because I put myself completely out of balance. But imagine I get it here. Great. See, look, even here it's hard for me to fight it. We're gonna go there in just a second. Go back, please. So usually, no, it's fine. Usually the guillotine is it starts somewhere with a grip in a decent position, and you fight to keep the grip, and little by little start to pass your guard with that grip and mount when you already have the hand. Yeah. So now let's go back up, please. So if we know that the guillotine is the nose and the butt, see, and a rotation. See, look. Then we can know what is the furthest away we can be from that guillotine. The furthest away we can be from the guillotine, and even the mounted guillotine, is to be do this, please. Here. Yeah. More. Yeah. Elbows back down. See. I cannot even pull it. Keep tight. Imagine I had to take a guillotine here. Keep there, Frederick. I couldn't even go it, and he can just walk around me. Beautiful. So that have to keep in mind for a second. It is back engage and head up. Now, what is the problem with this? If you tell a beginner, just put your head up and engage, this will happen. Slow, yeah? So I get the head, and no, wait. So you did it correct. Now just stand up and do the back engagement. So try to force your way, so really try to force your way through that, yeah? So I'm here, force your way through that. No, like you're doing it correct. I'm gonna do the wrong things, okay? But you relax, huh? So stay here, huh? I'm gonna force my way through. Doesn't work, and if you push down, that's when my neck will collapse. So Frederick is actually perfectly correct. See, I'm here. Look, all you gotta do is walk forward. Walk forward now. So walk forward a bit, yeah. And he puts also chin engagement. He puts his head up and he starts to come close. Put your head straight up. Don't rotate yet. No, don't move up. Put your chin up. Yeah, beautiful. Now put your hip forward. That's great. And now in theory, you can go to my back or even suplex me over there. Stop. No, thank you. So that's what we gotta do. This is the escape. This being said, if he does everything perfect, I should not have a right to escape from there. I should actually tap. But let's see what happens. So, Frederick, you're gonna do the guillotine on me. You're gonna sweep and you're gonna slowly fight for the. Yeah. So we're here. You counter rotate. Put pressure on my shoulder with his arm. Put your elbow on my shoulder. Yes. Good. Put pressure. Yeah. See if I count. So keep rotating, please. Squeeze it. See here, I shook the other side. I shook myself, so I'm gonna go with the choke. So that's a standard guillotine defense. You start to pull down, push. Then I'm gonna stay up, don't fall, walk the feet backwards. Yeah, see, as he rotates, put the choke. See, I'm gonna go with the rotation. Now, obviously, keep tight. This gives him, this gives him the sweep, and he's on top, and it's still better than tapping on the floor. Now, Frederick, look, what he wants to do, put your choke into me from a few days ago. See, he starts to push forward and compress me. That's actually the worst thing. Stop, please, time. Yeah. Keep the grip. So what I want to have, and again, Frederick is super good in this. It's really was really horrible for me last time. I came close to tapping, but if I can choose, what I would like to do is to push my head, so go forward and start raising my chin up. See, once I get here, guillotine now, Frederick, this would be incredibly hard. And if you want to bend my neck, you would have to overcompensate, which gives me the chance often to roll through. Okay? Where you still can have to defend the dart and the anaconda and all those things. Yeah. But that's the way it leads, yeah? So now let's say things didn't really go my way in this case. He gets the guillotine and he starts to fight forward. He starts to go for the mount. So freeze. Before we get in mount itself, keep tight a bit, yeah? Keep a little bit tighter and quick. We still have this battle here. So what I often do is I start to pre-fight those legs. Again, it all depends on how good it is. With my neck, keep tight please a little bit, yeah. Here, slowly to move pressure. That's the worst. So what I gotta do as soon as possible is to try to put my chin up, raise my neck, and start to fight the shoulders. So now I'm doing a omoplata. Again, so try to bend my neck, please. Yeah, here it's gonna be super hard for him. Harder at least. Hands help. Ideally, I do not go a bit lower, yeah. So a bit less perfect, yeah. See if I'm here, ideally I can use my hands to keep defending the mount. Even get my hand in, so it all depends on what he's doing. But if it's more perfect, then we start to need a grip fight. And in this case, I actually have to, so if I get my hand inside, I actually have to give him the mount. Yeah. Okay. So here, well, again, if he does everything perfect, I should tap. Okay, tap. Okay, good. Now, what I want to do as soon as possible is to go deep, stretch my neck, And even if at the very end, put my elbows on the floor and walk high. I need to get past his shoulder. So now put pressure, please, Frederick. He will still win here, but need to go one grip. Go, get tight, please. Keep the bow grip, so I'm going to start walking over, and I need to keep my neck straight. Once I'm here he fights against both of my muscles. Yeah. So what I gotta do here is to rotate over the neck. So I engage my neck, and I'm going to use now my hip strength to go over. So now put pressure, please. Now it should be harder and harder and harder for him to keep the guillotine. Many people here will just bail out. Get out, boom, get up. This would be another valid thing, but many people just bail out and be happy with the mount. That's me, actually. So go back, please. But if I keep insisting, see, you could relax a bit, because I have to explain. See, what I try to do is go over. Once you're here, and it's still tight, you can start fighting the legs. You bring your arms underneath. See? Start making space for your legs. Recover your half guard. And all the time, you still stay, so that maybe the escape from a mounted guillotine is a bit not a wrong question, but it's more about the guillotine itself you have to explore. The main thing, elbows on the floor, chin up, and we call this the rock bottom. See? And then we need mistakes. Maybe it goes a bit too high, see? You can start bumping them off. And in the end, you want to get our head very deep. But I would start to work with this. Chin up, elbows back, raise your chest. So let's go there for a second, and then we explore from this point. Frederick is not the best partner to explain this because he's really good in his guillotine. So wait 1 second. So how do you train? Just put a bit of pressure. Okay, tap, stop. So now I'm gonna make it ideal for me. Go a bit lower. Let me move a bit. Yeah, here. So here. Elbows on the floor, raise your neck, even raise your hip a bit. And now look, you ask your partner, let's fight from here, and I'm gonna fight from my ideal spot. You just try to survive me forever. So here, neck up, rotate your shoulders, outside shoulder escape or baby bridge. This would be pretty ideal for the mounted guillotine survival point. So go for it, please. Good, see? Go back, please. You didn't go full 100%, but it gives me a chance to defend. Frederick is also physically stronger than me, so this is, again, not the best part of training, but you build yourself up. And again, in the end, you don't have any right to win here if it came this far. So now I'm going to go again. See? Go higher, and now I'm going a bit less perfect. And now Frederick fights again. And stop. So freeze. So now look, I want you to, if you're watching this video, I want you to pause, rewind a little bit, and check exactly also what I did with my legs and my hands. See? Because as much as it's a posture fight, it's also a fight for where he is, because if he can slide backwards, this happens more often. I want to bring him over, I want to get my head through, I want to slip out. So it's very hard to explain everything of this in one video. But rewind a bit and check how I move my arms, my feet, how everything starts to work together. Now, this will bring you a certain level in your guillotine defense. Cameron, try this for a bit, and everybody else as well. Trying to train this a bit, and if you encounter problems along the way, then tell me. Well, one more thing we have to add actually is this. If you see it from stand up, if you're here, look, every time Frederick starts to push through this way, notice I can rotate in theory this way and defend it. If you push the other way, it helps this defense. So it's either completely bridged when you're tall. When you're tall, you go over your shoulder, that's one defense. You scoop to the other side. And the other defense is to be crushed, to be inside, go through, then baby bridge, or to go to the other side and loop out. So preferably you stay high. Bridge, if you get compressed, you rotate in or out, so it's the inside shoulder escape or Hawkins on both sides, or the baby bridge. So the shoulder escapes always lead everything. If you have any questions, just ask. Thank you. That's it, really.